Hey everybody, Zee Garcia here, and today I'm taking a look at a party game that is chock full of whimsical illustrations. This is One Key. In this game, all the players are working together in order to figure out what one illustration out of 11 the master player knows. They have that information hidden. They're going to be giving out clues, very nebulous clues, and the rest of the group is trying to figure out which one illustration is the right one and eliminate the other ones as the game goes on. Let's go ahead and take a look at how the game works. I'll give you an overview, then we'll come on back up here and I'll give you some final thoughts. To begin the game, the first thing we do is decide one player who is going to be the leader of the round. Every other player is a traveler. And the leader is going to get this apparatus here with a screen and some spots for cards and tokens on the other side. They're going to put that in front of themselves. Then they are going to draw 11 cards. They're going to select one to be the key, the one they are trying to get all of the travelers to guess. They can do this either with the assistance of the app here by putting in the number on the backs of these cards, or you can just write that down somewhere. The app is also going to be a 3-minute timer that, again, you may or may not play with. It's up to you. The app is very much just an accessory. You definitely don't need it. And so once you've done that, then to begin, you're going to draw one more past those 11 cards. You're going to take a look at it, and you are going to put it, the leader is, on one of these spots here. And this is going to denote the strength of the link they think this image has to the one that is the key out here. So in red over here, it means a weak link or no link at all. On the green, of course, is a strong link. And in the yellow, it's a hard one to link. So it's an undeterminate amount of strength that links them. Somewhere, obviously, between these two, and certainly the least useful clue, but sometimes necessary. So I've picked one of these to be the one. I'm going to look at them all again, and I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put it on the strong link over here. Once that's done, and that's step 1 of each round, then we go to step 2, in which both sides play simultaneously. That side over there, all of the travelers are going to have 3 minutes in order to, we're going to go ahead and press on the app here, and that just starts to go. It gets you a little music and whatnot. And I need to flip this around, actually, because of the way it's set up. Ooh. All right, we're going to turn that down. The way it works is the travelers have the one countdown, the 3 minutes, in order to eliminate one card from what's out here. They only have to eliminate one. So they'll talk it through. They'll look at the card and say, okay, well, it shows, it looks like a makeup compact thing. It's got some sandy beaches, some water. It's round. It's pinkish. There's a round shape here with some pink in there as well. Donuts are round, of course. There's water over here and sand. There's also water here. There's a book over here. Nothing's round, nothing. There's some critters and stuff, but nothing here. So they might say, I think we're going to eliminate this one. I think that's a safe elimination, so they'll just throw that one away. All right. While that's happening, the leader, I'm going to have 3 minutes as well to draw 3 cards from here, and I would do this behind the screen, but I'll go ahead and flip it so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to have 3 minutes to grab 3 of these cards here. They're going to go there, and I am going to use my tokens to denote what strength link I think they have. These are the tokens I have: 3 green, 3 yellow, 3 red. And I'm going to put them face down in the spots over here by the cards. So I might look at these and go, okay, well, this is going to get that, and this one's going to get that, and, and this one is going to get that one. All right, so it'll be like that. Once that side is done, they'll press this. Once I'm done, I'll press that. That's it for us. And then we go to, let me see, boom, there we go. Now we go to the next round. This advances. I tell the players, you're still good. This is facing me right now. If they eliminate, of course, the key, game's over and we have lost. But they are still good. This is not the one. So we've eliminated that one. Go to second round there. And then I flip this around and I show it to the other players. They can look at the cards and then they discuss which one they think they want to look at. So they settle on this one, let's say. At that point, I reveal the token. It's a weak link. So we can take this one, put it right there. Now, they have one time in the game the option of using this token here to take a look at one more of these. But they're not going to use that just yet. They're feeling pretty good about this. So that's it for them. And then we press this again, and we go to the second round. During the second round, they are again eliminating cards. This time they have to eliminate 2 from the display, then 3, then 4 next round. And I am doing the same thing. I'm going to take these, I'm going to remove them from the game. I'll take my tokens back. I'll draw 3 more. This is all facing me now. Draw 3 more, place them in there, assign tokens to them, press that when I'm done. Or just let the players know when I'm done if I'm not using the app. And then the players will eliminate a couple of these. So they might eliminate that one, and they might eliminate that one. And I again tell them, they do that, I say, okay, you're still good. We move on to the next round, and so on. And that's basically it. So the game is either going to be over when the players mess up and they eliminate the one that I actually wanted them to guess, or we get all the way to the final round, they eliminate the final 4. So again, 3 more would go. So they might take away that one, and that one, and that one. And then they're down to having to eliminate 4 of these. And if they do that correctly, then we all collectively win the game. I'm going to give you a couple more clues here and see if you think you can figure out which one it might be. I'm going to put this one over here. And I'm going to put this one here. Let me put that a little bit farther up. And I'll give you one more hint. How about that? I'm going to put this one over here as well. So, do you think you know which one it is? The real answer is that one right there. Ha-ha! Did you get it? All right. Let's go back up top. Let me tell you what I think of the game. All right, so there it is. That is one key. There's been a lot of these kinds of games lately with a lot of very pretty artwork, very whimsical artwork, and the players are either giving each other clues or trying to figure out which one piece of artwork is the right one. It's a tried and true sort of game style that's been very popular, like I said, pretty much ever since Dixit came out. And then Mysterium followed. Here's another one. There's been a few more, and there are some that are in the works, in fact, that I've gotten to see that aren't quite out yet. One key is one that has a lot of things going for it. I'm very happy with it, but it's not without its flaws. So let's go ahead and dive into some of those things, okay? The main thing I did not find captivating, I guess, was the theme. It's not one that I necessarily need to find captivating. The game is sort of, you immediately forget about the theme when you start playing. But the entire theme is presented in the rulebook in one sentence. The key is missing, and only you can recover it. That's it. Right after that, they jump into how to play the game. So you're not going to be using the theme to explain this game, really. And I'm not sure what it's about. I don't know who the players are supposed to be, what they're supposed to be. Are we trapped in the cover leads me to believe we're trapped in some sort of fantasy realm that's not in the rule book, like I said. So the theme is just not there. But that's okay, because other things make up for that. The other thing that I find just sort of down the middle of the road is the tactics and strategy in the game. For example, the yellow clues are really hard to utilize smartly. I know it has to be there. You need strong clues and weak clues, and there's got to be a place for you to put some that you can make up your mind about. But it's just really hard for that when, the players pick a card, you flip over the token and it's yellow. Ugh, it's hard to turn that information into decisions for the team. So that's very tricky. And ultimately, again, the what one player is focusing on versus the rest of the team is really up in the air. That's the game. And I've had some success with it. We've had games we've won, some that come down to the very final pick. Whereas I know other players who don't like the game because they say, it's just, I have no clue. When I get a clue from the leader, I have no idea what they're focusing on. Are they looking at the shape of something, the color of something, what's featured? Oh, look, there's a little guy here in the corner who's swimming, so that's why I gave you that as a strong clue. So there's that nebulous aspect to it. Hence, tactics and strategy are, not particularly strong. Everything else, though, in the game, getting those little nitpicks out of the way, I do enjoy, and I do overall enjoy the game. So the aesthetics. Great artwork all over this game. The plastic component of that main central piece for the master is very cool, very well done. My only issue with the aesthetics is that the shapes are problematic. There's a lot of little corners, sharp edges on these that are starting to get bent and fray a little bit already. That's unfortunate. I like the shapes. I don't dislike the way these look. But if they had all been round or something, then yes, it would have probably kept the integrity of the cards up a little bit. As it is right now, there's a lot of bent corners, and I can see that it's going to start showing wear and tear a little faster than I would want it to. The insert even has a spot where the cards sit that is in fact circular, so I think it would have been okay if they were all just a singular shape. Replayability. The game has 84 illustrations. You're using 11 out on the table and then using the rest of them as clues. There's a nice variability there. You're never going to get the same flop. You're never going to get the same clues. And you're picking a random one that is the one anyway. So I really enjoy that. Replayability here, I think, is high. Game length. Good game length. Nice amount of rising tension where you eliminate a single one first. Next time, 2. After that, 3. Of course, by then, you've built up a pool of good clues, bad clues, maybe some yellow ones. So, yes, it gets easier that way, but it also gets harder and the tension rises because you need to make bigger and bolder choices as to what you cut. Very good game length and rising tension. Ease of play. Quick, easy, party game. I love the fact that everyone is active at all times. It's a game that found an answer to that problem where, like Mysterium has this a little bit if you've ever played that, where one player is coming up with clues for the rest of the players. You turn that around, you show them their clues, and then you sit there and let the rest of the group puzzle that out. And when they're done, comes back to you, you're prepping things while they're all sitting there waiting for you to come up with some cool clues. In this one, they've found a way to make those two parts simultaneous, except for at the very beginning of the game, and that's quick. So I really enjoy that. Having said that, I think the app on the phone is pretty much useless. Doesn't do anything, you don't need it. The app, you write down a number in the app, and then it gives you a 3-minute timer. That does not seem to matter. You don't lose a round when the 3 minutes are up. It doesn't seem to do anything when the 3 minutes are up. So I don't get it. It's a cute app that they went through the trouble of coding, but it is useless. And then lastly, like I said, the tactics and strategy, that it was a little iffy, but that's basically it. So overall, a strong game for me, a really fun party game, a very attractive one. One that I think for your get-together is going to go over very well. Yes, it's a little hard to zero in on what part of the picture the leader is trying to get across, but I'm telling you, it's also more. There's also more to it than just picking one aspect on that card and saying, yeah, it's a strong because of that one little corner. I don't know. It just kind of works. For the most part, that's what I've found to be true. That it does seem to work, surprisingly so. So, yeah, I like it. I certainly recommend it. This is going to get a seal of approval from me. Check it out. Add a little more color and spice to your next gathering and with this cool party game. And that's it. So, one key, seal of approval, as I said. I'm Zee Garcia. I'll see you all on the next one.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com.